If you're an auction buyer, one of the key things that you need to know about is two things. One, how do I functionally be able to acquire assets inside of this auction to be able to own these anonymously and protected? And how does this actually have to work so that way I don't get jammed up at the auction and not able to acquire the assets that I'm looking to acquire right from the start in the right way. So let me show you how to do this if you're an auction buyer located in any of the 49 states outside of California using a Series LLC structure. So what you do is that you're gonna acquire those properties inside of the auction just like you normally would. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna first establish a Series LLC, which is a special type of structure that you can set up in either Delaware, Texas, Nevada, or Wyoming, where they have strong asset protection laws and known as charging order protection in any of those states. Now what you do is that you create a child series underneath this parent company that's formed inside any of those states. Now the advantage to this is that because you have one parent, you only have one entity to maintain. It's one bank account, one tax return, one EIN number. And all you have to do is maintain accurate accounting records for each of the individual child series of the income and expenses. So it's very easy to be able to manage everything with the Series LLC, but what you get is these added benefits. Being able to create an infinite number of these child series that are all treated like separate entities for liability purposes, but they're free to create. So the net effect is you get an infinitely scalable company at no additional cost as you scale. What you end up with at the end of the day here is that you're able to then acquire one property in each of the individual child series. Now this is an anonymous company, and now each of the properties that you buy are now located inside of the entity structure, so they're all compartmentalized. So if there's ever a lawsuit against one of these properties, you won't lose any of the other properties and they can't go after the parent. When you acquire the property at auction, what you'll simply do is just acquire it directly into the name of the child series of the Series LLC, or you can also incorporate what's called a land trust to be able to help you navigate additional complexities inside of the auction buying. Now, some of these pieces I have to work with title companies and the law firm in conjunction to solve some of the operational concerns, but we've had great success over the last 6 years of having 100% rate of being able to overcome any of those issues with any of our auction buyers and able to render you that extra support on the fly. But the great advantage to this is now you have everything located inside of an anonymous company. All of the assets are compartmentalized from the very beginning of when you acquired those assets. And whenever you want to sell the asset, you're able to sell it directly out of the child series to whoever the buyer of that asset is going to be. And there's no additional complexity that you have to do with any parts of that process. So if you're an auction buyer and you're located anywhere outside of California, I strongly recommend that you look into the Series LLC to be able to help save you a ton of money on operational expenses. I'd be able to manage everything through one individual bank account, through one EIN number, and through one tax return, one set of accounting books, while having the best possible asset protection that you can get. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want more high quality content just like this, you can find it here on our YouTube channel or go into our website, royallegalsolutions.com. We have a ton of free content from our blogs, our videos, the podcasts that I've been featured on. Whatever question you have, we're gonna have it there for you.